We are recording.
Lovely. Oh, cheers.
Cheers. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
What is it?
I have no fucking idea. It's good.
What's
wine.
the bottle? You bought it at the supermarket.
Oh, I don't know. It's Sleeker's wine, I think. No. I don't
One
know.
moment. I'm just going to go and find it.
It's got heaps of labels on it. That's why I brought it. It's Mickey! Hello! Hey, Mickey! Come join the Christmas party.
Oh, Pinot Gris.
Come on. Pinot Gris. Oh, there we go. Oh! Watch the dog! Poor Mickey!
The wine is Silex Pinot Gris from Hawke's Bay 2017. Oh, hi everyone!
Hi!
Long time no see.
It's been a while, hasn't it?
I know. I'm
Sorry.
thinking this podcast is probably only going to be once a month.
Maybe.
Trying to coordinate this one's work schedule with my I'm available anytime schedule is crazy.
And if I can get some time in for knitting. I've had no time to do any knitting this month.
And who are you?
I'm Nolene Hoover. Hello.
Where can we find you?
On Instagram.
Is Nolene Hooper.
Yeah. Or
And-
Nolza on Ravelry.
And I'm Daryl, and you can find me as Poppy Cleo on Ravelry and Poppy_Cleo on Instagram. And I'm on Instagram quite a lot, actually.
I'm not. I really need to work on that. And
No,
I will
she's-
work on that. I promise.
I don't know why you aren't.
Oh, I don't know. I will. I need
It's
to update
because
my
you've got
Ravelry.
Snapchat.
I do love Snapchat.
I'm not on Snapchat.
Snapchat's good though. But yeah. No, I will. I promise right now I'll update it.
Oh my gosh,
Probably
it's been
tomorrow.
so hot here. Well, hot for Wellington. Usually this time of year it's around 16 or 17,
Yeah.
18 degrees. You know, it's not a particularly warmish place. And like if we get to like 21, 22, we think it's a heat wave.
We are in a heat wave.
But for the last 6 weeks, we've had no rain,
I know.
pretty much.
My poor vegetable garden.
Oh, mine's going good because I'm watering it.
Well,
And
I got
then,
home last night, just after midnight, and I was like, oh, it's not my time to water the garden.
No
Water
one's
the garden. No, no one's just...
and then all of November, completely dry and really warm weather. And like this week, I think yesterday it got to 31 in Lower Hutt, where we are,
Kind of
and
weather,
like
wasn't
26 or 27 in Wellington or something. So, and again, it's like another nice day.
It's meant to rain tomorrow.
But not much.
Oh.
Like it won't make any difference. And the other big thing is that we're having a severe water shortage, so we're not allowed any sprinklers on, and to hand hold your hose every second day, not allowed to wash your car, not allowed to fill your swimming pools, although I don't think there's that many swimming pools in Wellington, but spa pools maybe. Oh, there's plenty of spa pools.
Yeah.
And now they're talking about if we don't conserve like hard out in the next few days,
Yeah.
it's going to be even more. And it's like you're not allowed to flush. Like if it's
Yeah.
yellow, let it mellow. If it's brown, flush it down.
I've never heard of that one.
you not?
No.
So that refers to go to the toilet. And in the shower, like put a bucket in the shower, which is quite good. And like things like
That's a good idea, actually. Yeah.
any leftover water, like I'm rinsing things out, I just go and tip it out in the garden.
Yeah, I do that.
Because like my tomato, my zucchini, my sunflowers,
I need to keep them
my blueberries and my lettuce, I'm sorry, they're getting watered.
Yeah,
'cause
nah.
that's food.
My little babies.
Yeah. Anyway, enough weather chat. We like to chat about weather in New Zealand. It's one of our
When we
number
get
one
nice-
topics.
When we get nice weather. It's gonna be
Yeah.
nice, nice.
So, do you want to start or do you want me to?
No, because I've done absolutely nothing.
It has been about a month, I think, since
I've
we did
knitted,
last
like-
podcast.
Pop this down.
Oh, so you're going to start?
That's all I've done on my sock.
What? Just that part?
Yep.
Is that all you did in the whole month?
Yep. I told you I've had no time.
I
I'm
know,
working.
work's been crazy.
I haven't even been able to game. It's just all my
So
hobbies.
sad.
Just had to put it down.
Well, I've been making up for Nolene's lack of crafting.
If you can see what I see now.
It's only a little portion of it. But first I want to talk about the things that that they've caught my eye on Ravelry lately, and I've queued. Have you done any of that?
No.
Oh my gosh, you have been so.
I know.
Well, this is my podcast today. Not here just to look pretty. So what's boarding? That's the next segment. So that's the things that we like, that we might want to do. And I was at knit night. I
missed out on that.
I like to call it naughty knit night.
Naughty knit night.
I don't know why that sounds funny. So
we should make it a
at naughty knit night at our local yarn store. And you know that shawl that you like that's on the wall?
Oh yes,
the Gardenia wrap. Well, there was a lady there and she was knitting it, and I decided I love it. And I might knit that shawl for some other event coming up in August.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to knit it all one colour. But you could easily add beads and things in it.
I like that, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm kind of obsessed with that.
I can see that.
So that's by Amber O'Brien. And the other thing I quite liked was the antler cardigan. It's been around for years. It's by Tin Can Knits. And only because I'd been knitting a hat with the antler cable pattern, and I thought, I really like doing this. So I thought, So then I looked at the pattern on Tin Can Knits. Thought, I'm going to do that. It's a yoke. It's a yoke cardigan.
That's my beanie.
Yeah, and it's got antler cable pattern all around it. So I've been looking at that. Other one that caught my eye was Yellow Brick Road by Mona Schmidt, and who works at Espace Tricot, that yarn store in Canada. And it's just a cow, but it's just a rectangle, and it buttons up.
Oh.
In a basket weave kind of stitch. I thought, I really like that. It's the usual.
Knit it up.
Yeah. So I might knit that later on towards winter. And I've been obsessed with Michelle. I like to say Michelle Wang, but every podcast I watch calls it Michelle Wong. I don't know how you pronounce it. It's W-A-N-G.
We can always go Wang/Wong.
Michelle Wang Wong. Wang Wong. It's terrible.
Sorry.
I say Michelle Wang. Oh god, now I'm spitting. I say Michelle Wang. But everyone I listen to says Michelle Wong. Which to me that sounds like Wong is in W-O-N-G, and maybe it's an accent thing. I don't know.
Are they American who you're listening to?
No, it's been a mixture. It's been American and English.
Auckland. We're going to Auckland.
Not Oakland in San Francisco. Anyway, we digress. Anyway, she's prolific, and she's got the most beautiful patterns. And two jumpers caught my eye. One was the Corvina, and it's textured. It's also textured stitching, and it's in template. Oh my gosh, it's just stunning. Because I've been looking for have you ever heard of fisherman's sweaters? I can't remember what they're called.
No.
Oh god, I've had a mind blank. Anyway, it's all textured patterns, and I just like that idea. Cool. So I thought, I like that. And the other one of hers was also another textured pullover called Albie, and it's like a light coloured yarn in the front, which is textured, and it's got dark panels down the sides.
Oh,
so it's actually quite slimming.
Yeah,
I really like that. And the other one I told you about, that Wild Prairie shawl, that bulky knit shawl, and that's by
I don't like that one.
Hudson, and it's knit on a big 8mm needle. So
we're going to start knitting next month.
Next month we are going to start knitting that Rosemont by Hannah Fettig, and we're having a little wee knit along. And I was talking about it at Naughty Knit Night.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And you might have some other people joining.
Oh, yeah, cool.
That's cool. I like that. And knit along.
Okay.
And
newbie knitters?
No.
Oh.
I don't think they were.
Because I mean, if
I've just got another sip.
It's going to take me forever.
Cheers. We do love our wine here.
Oh, we do.
New Zealanders love wine and coffee.
I love coffee. I just bought 4 bags because it's macaroni special at the moment.
In New Zealand, coffee is such a thing that Starbucks is looked down upon.
I do not.
And
like
you might
Starbucks.
get like one Starbucks in each city because people are like, nah, not going to Starbucks. I think we only have them there for the tourists.
We do. Like, we have such good coffee in New Zealand.
That like Starbucks. Who goes to Starbucks?
Let's go to Starbucks. No, thank you.
No, thank you.
Cafe down the road.
Yeah. We're just coffee connoisseurs. I don't know why, it's just
I do love my coffee.
I like it like maybe one a day, but I can't have too much. I feel a bit ill.
No. I'm one when you wake up You drink that, and then 2 minutes later the jug's back on again, and I have another one, and I'm enjoying that one.
I've got my Nespresso on the bench, so we are going to have a coffee later after
yes.
our wine.
Yay.
And then lunch.
Yeah. I'm like 4 or 5 a day.
Wow.
I do need to work on that. I used to be...
Make it 10?
I used to have a bit of a problem. I would have like 8 coffees a day, and then I have V as well. But I'm like, I think I'm 6.5.
That now.
I'm 6.5 years sober off V. I haven't had one in 6.5 years, and I'm doing really well with that.
Cool.
So I cut that down, but I still haven't cut out coffee.
Is that called V Anonymous?
V Anonymous, yeah.
I think
Ash,
so.
he lets me crack open I miss cracking open the bottles and the sound and the smell.
You can get another bottles. That crack sound.
It doesn't do it for me. So Ash will buy a bit of but he goes a sugar-free one, and it's great. Now I'll crack it open. Oh, it's good.
Anyways, so that's our what's boarding, and
what have you
been working on? Yeah,
Daryl.
Which is also what's boarding as well, I think, isn't it? I always get a bit confused.
Look at this big pile.
What am I working on? Oh, on my last podcast we talked about Sunset Highway by Caitlin Hunter.
Yep.
I've done a little bit more on that. I sort of had a break from it because I've been doing lots of Christmas knitting. I hate Christmas present shopping because I'm not a very good present shopper. So I tend to just everyone gets something knitted.
I've got one present, and that's all I've done, and
where is it?
All I will do.
Okay, so this is what I've done so far. So
she doesn't know it, but I'm going to steal it.
Whatever. Be too big. So that's all. So I've done that much. So you can
gorgeous.
See I broke off for a bit and decided to knit the sleeve because this is all I've got of the main colour.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm done down to there on this sleeve of the main colour. Now I'm going to finish the rest of it in the main colour and then see what I've got left over for the cuffs. If I don't have enough, I've got a darker orange one I dyed that I can just do for the cuffs.
Oh yeah, that will work.
I thought that would work fine, but gosh, I'm loving it, and I've tried it on. It fits perfect. I just love it. It looks so bright, but it looks. I think it's fine.
I think it works for you.
So that's what I've been working on. The yarns.
I love that pink.
The vintage.
That's
vintage pearls from 4 years ago of a sock club called Elsa. The grey is a Meraki one.
Because you're knitting in the round.
Yes,
right,
I
this
am.
could be a dumb question.
Yeah, it is.
You just knit.
Yeah, it's all in the round, top down.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Because I hate purling. Hate it.
This colour here is orange tail yarn, and I love that. I got that in Cairn. It's really nice. I actually got it for a shawl, and I thought, no, I'm going to put it in here. So that's had a little bit of work on it, and now
just a little
bit of.
But what else have you done?
And then this is my scrappy cardie, and it's done from the pattern from Ann Budd's handy book on knit down sweater, top down sweaters. So I've just striped it with all my some of my scrap yarn, so I've got numerous amounts of scrap yarn. As you can see, I've done the whole body.
I love that.
Started a sleeve.
How do you do that?
Oh, that's just twisted rib. I did twisted rib on the bottom. But see, it's not twisted, so anyway.
What's twisted rib?
It's just knitting into the back instead of knitting into the front of the knit stitch, that's all.
Okay, kind of get that. Show me.
And if you watched the last podcast, I was wondering what to do with all the scraps because every second row I change yarns. So I had like 1 million scraps. And look.
Where are they?
Where
did they go?
Folks? Where have they gone? So what I did is I picked up all along the border there, knitted, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I think 8 rows of rib. Then did a row of purl, then did maybe 10 actually, I think.
Oh, okay, so yeah.
10 of stocking stitch. And then I put all the yarn in there and then sewed it down. And I've done that now. And then on the other side, I thought, well,
that's clever thinking.
The other side that didn't have scrappy yarns, I thought, I've got to do the same thing.
Yeah.
And I wanted buttonholes. So they're very hard to see, but they are there.
Question. That would, though, be thicker, wouldn't it? Because you've got all your scrappy yarn.
Very barely. It's hardly any difference, eh?
No, not really.
I know, it's bizarre.
Because that would bug me if I was wearing that and then
it fits really well. It looks really nice over this top.
Oh yeah, it does.
But it actually fits so well. I'm really pleased with it. I don't know if you guys can see this or not, but I love it.
No, I do love.
I think it's lovely. So yeah, so that's had a little hiatus, but it had a little bit of work. So
That's
I've
a
done
lot
that.
of work. How long has that taken you to do?
I don't know. I've been off and on, so it's hard to say. I don't know.
A month? 2 months? Knowing you? That would take me a year.
But I'm not working it all the time. I watched a podcast by Fairy Little. It was about a year old, and she decided to knit a jumper in one day.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
It's like your hands and your wrists would be so sore.
I don't know how she did it. Well,
she did it.
Well, kind of. Like, so she started at 5 a.m. It was for her husband. It's a jumper for her husband, for goodness sakes. And it was in worsted, so it was thick as yarn.
Okay, yeah,
So
alright.
And then she got to about 1 in the morning, just thought, I can't knit anymore because she was so tired.
Yeah.
So she went to bed for a few hours and got up at 8:30 and then finished it, and actually knitted it in under 24 hours, but not within 24 hours. So it took her like 23 hours and something to knit the whole jumper.
Oh my god, that is crazy.
So I presume that's how long it would take.
Does she have time to stop and pee? Like,
well, she obviously had support from her husband or family because they were bringing her things to eat and that.
that's commitment. That's knitting commitment.
She just wanted to see if she could do it.
I will not be doing
I probably would have started at 3 in the morning.
You would start at 3?
Yeah, not 5. Yeah. I could probably do it.
I mean,
I don't know.
people don't really sleep that much, do they?
Oh gosh, sorry, I just need another sip of my Pinot Gris from Hawke's Bay.
Pinot Gris.
Oh, love.
So what else have you got there, Daryl?
And what else am I working on?
She's going to tell me off when she watches
Oh yeah, sorry, I just have to go and get them.
Oh my god! Love that colour!
Yeah, this is Stray Cat Yarns. It was a colour that they did probably about 3 or 4 years ago. They don't. It's not on their website, so I had a look for it on podcast. But it's called I've Got Sunshine. I call it Ronald McDonald.
Ronald McDonald.
To me. So I'm just knitting some socks. I've hardly started. Yeah, just a tiny bit. I've knit this pattern before. I love it. It's called the Circle Socks, and it's by.
It looks so complicated.
It's not though.
You say that every time.
Seriously, it's not.
I'm getting up to my short rows on.
What are they called?
What, my cardigan? No, my
Oh, it's by Anne Campbell. It's a free pattern on Ravelry, so I'm not giving anything away. It looks cool, and it especially looks cool in a self-striping yarn because of the way it is. So
oh yeah, no, I see that.
all it is you're doing like, I think, 8 rows of knitting, and then every 5 or 6 stitches or something, you're slipping those 2 stitches, and then on the 8th row you knit those 2 stitches, so it brings it up. I'll show you. It's dead easy.
It sounds dead easy.
And I've knit them before, and you actually knit on. You put on 20.
They do look cool. It does look cool.
It does look really cool, and it's 64 stitches. Now I usually knit a sock on 60. For me, but 64 does work on this because the pattern brings it right in.
Brings it in, yeah.
So I'm doing that.
I don't want to do what I did.
So that's cool. And the other pair of socks just for my son for Christmas. Just my generic top-down socks. And I put, I did the little pattern from Socks on a Plane by Laura Lindemann.
That looks like the one you did me.
Might be too. Heel flap. I always use a different yarn at the top. God, I don't know what this yarn was at the top. Can't remember. Who knows? Oh, he's got size 10.5 feet.
I should bring those shocks. My England is really great today. I'm tired.
Your England.
My England. The socks you made for me, the lime green and purple ones.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I should bring those and show you guys those ones. That's
and hang on,
my
I
favourite.
need another sip. I noticed that I'm sipping more than you.
I'll catch up.
No, I think I have been. And then Sparse Chico put out a free pattern for a hat, and I became obsessed with it.
Oh my god. One day I came over for... What did I come over for?
I don't know, but you
I think I
did.
just came over. And she was knitting away. Oh yeah, okay, alright, sweet. And then 3 hours later, I've done the beanie. She only was like halfway. Not even
I've
that.
knitted through 4 of these. These are 2 that I'm keeping.
Daryl, I think we need to talk.
I know.
Yeah.
And it's really cool. You hold a yarn with a mohair yarn. So this one was knitted with my own hand spun actually. I can't remember what the roving who.
I love that one.
And Rowan's Kid Silk Haze, and that God, these are so soft. It's just a real simple pattern. And then this one was knitted with my own hand dyed and Skeins Vintage mohair yarns, and it's a little bit thicker, so it's amazing how difference in the sizes just from that slight thickness. But oh my gosh,
I love that colour and the feel of it. It's gorgeous.
I knitted 2 more, but they're Christmas present and wrapped up, and I wanted pom-poms on it because the pattern has fairy pom-poms, and being summer here it's a bit hard to find pom-poms, and I don't want to go on Etsy and
I really don't like pom-poms.
Well, I made pom-poms. Look at that.
Oh, that's cute.
I went down to Pete's Emporium.
Yeah.
And
how do you make them?
Well, I just googled it, Pinterest, and bought. I wanted grey. They didn't have grey. They had every other colour but grey. But this is kind of like
Where do you put it?
We put it on top. You're going to sew them on top. And 0.25 metres, so 1/4 metre of pom-pom of fabric, which is $50 a metre. So it was $12.50.
Okay.
Okay.
Like, what?
Cut out 8 pom-poms.
Oh, that's alright. That's okay.
So what we do is you get a dinner. I just got a bread and butter size plate.
Yeah.
Drew around it, cut around it, and then I got a needle and some wool and just stitched all around it, and then just drew it up, and then said to stuff it with polyfill, which didn't have any, so I just stuffed it with the scraps of the fabric. Who knows? You can't tell.
Nah.
Actually used some pom-poms for her thing. Squeeze my balls.
Yeah.
Oh God, well, they look quite nice.
She did like a really.
Lisa would like that.
I think
friend of ours, she's crazy.
I think we've got Lisa's Christmas present.
So I don't know if I will put these pom-poms on these, but those are spares anyway.
I'm gonna steal that one.
And then lastly,
these are cute. You have to teach me how to do this.
I crocheted some face cloths as Christmas presents.
How cute are they?
I just made up the pattern. I don't know how many chains I did.
You're a woman of
I did
many
enough
talents.
chains so it looked like a good size, and then I just did half trebles, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. That's
gorgeous though.
Just in cotton from Spotlight.
You're going to have to teach me how to crochet. Oh, there was a lady last night who was crocheting a actually yesterday was full of crafty people.
They love to travel.
Yeah. And she was crocheting her niece a mermaid's tail.
Oh, really? I remember that was like all the craze a few years ago.
It was gorgeous because it was like a deep dark purple, and it was just like gorgeous. And I asked her what she was doing. She was showing me, and then she was like, my new best friend, and then I was giving her like wines like you wouldn't believe, and then she was like, she just loved me, but she was like trying to teach me how to crochet. I was watching and I was like, oh, I want to learn.
Oh, I forgot to say what this pattern was called. It's called Pull the Wall Over by Sparse Chico.
Yeah. Sorry. Love it. What else have you done? What about this one?
That's it. Oh yeah, sorry, one last hat. I've did this before. This is called Molly by Erin Ruth. It's a free pattern on Ravelry, and that's got the antler cable on it, which is why I thought, oh, I really like doing this, so I might do a cardi in it. Again, my own hand dyed.
Oh, that's that big one you got. What, that big skein?
That's mine hand dyed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I knit this once before, 2 years ago, nearly 2 years ago, and to take to London.
Oh yeah.
And I wore it a few times, and then I think I left it behind in York at the B&B there.
Nah.
I was gutted when I found it because
I'd cry
because I did it in Malabrigo Rios in the Paris colour, and I was like, I love that.
Oh, I love that colour.
I know, and I left it behind.
I don't want to give that beanie up.
Finally did another one.
I don't think I suit beanies, but the one that you made,
that.
the one you made your son, I loved that.
Which one was that?
I have it on my phone because I still haven't done it. One moment. What is it? Like it's still up in my search history, like right there. Bulky waffle.
Oh, the bulky waffle hat. Yeah, that's a good one.
So I'm gonna knit one of those up. Hopefully it suits me. But I like that one.
That's very easy.
I like that size because I feel like it will be a little bit more like.
It has got some. Like it has got some slouch in it.
So after this,
I don't like too much slouch. I only like but a little slouch. I don't like pulled hard down. I think that doesn't look very attractive of anybody. But I like a little bit of slouch. But this hat, I highly recommend this pattern. It's great. Nice and simple.
How many more of these patterns are you gonna knit?
What do you mean?
How many more of these?
Probably do it again.
Like 5 more?
Yeah, because I really like it. Yeah. So that's that. So that's all. Well, actually, folks, that was actually
half of what she's done.
That was actually Arrivals, which we called Arrivals. It was what's finished.
It was Arrivals, which
Oh my gosh, it's going to be hard editing it. And Paul's going to go like, now where do you want the Arrivals thing? And I'm like,
Hi, Paul.
I don't know. Hi, darling.
We're sorry.
Okay. Have you purchased anything?
No.
You were going to. Hey,
Yeah,
that yarn's all gone.
What?
You know you wanted to purchase it, yeah. But, because it was Dark Harbour yarn. But
Lime green and the purple one.
Yeah. Oh, the lime green was niche, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
And where was the purple one? Was that Dark Harbour yarn?
That was Dark Harbour.
Well, it's all gone, but they said go on the website. Probably able to get it. This is what happens, you know, when you do random shift work like Paul and Noeline here.
I haven't gone to midnight in like 4 weeks now. I'm really peed off.
I know. Because you were going to go last night.
I was going to go last night and then
we were out at the mall. Oh gosh, I hate that place. I had to put on my combat gear.
Like,
trying
to find a part is friggin' hard.
And then we're in some shop, next minute the phone rang and she goes,
not happy.
Not happy. Kempashi wasn't
and it was
happy.
like 1:45 and you're kind of like, oh, everyone...
3 o'clock start work, 1:45.
You would think if people were going to call in sick, they would do it early in the morning.
No.
I know who it was.
She knows who you are and she's out to get you.
I'm coming to get you, buddy.
Oh,
I'll forget about it next week, though.
Hi, Kendra.
Oh, hi.
Hi, hope you're okay. Love you.
We should really do that like at the beginning of the podcast.
I know, I forgot.
No, because then she has to watch it for the rest of it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Well, I've been busy purchasing because, you know, now I'm unemployed. Let's just buy everything.
I hate you even more.
Let's just buy everything. I'm unemployed.
She knits all day.
Whatever.
Buys everything.
Okay.
What have you got?
Okay. So on Saturday, Paul and I decided to go for a road trip to Wanganui, which is probably about 2.5 to 3 hours northwest of Wellington. Is that about right? Yeah.
Yes.
Kind of. About 2.5 hours away. So we hopped in the car and drove, and they have a really nice market there by the river, actually. It was good. So we went to there, and it was a beautiful day. And
Of all places, why Wanganui?
because we said to go Wanganui or Wairarapa. I mean, when you're in Wellington, because it's the bottom of the North Island, you can only go north.
See, Wairarapa just doesn't do it for me because I used to live
Well,
there.
yeah, and I said like Wairarapa, we go to Wairarapa all the time. So we were like, let's go to Wanganui. So we did. And it's actually quite a pretty little town.
I haven't been there.
And the river there. Anyway, they were having their annual rubber ducky race down the river.
Prop ducky. That's what we do in New Zealand, folks. Rubber duckies.
That's what we do for fun. Well, the person who won it, like everyone bought a rubber ducky, like paid $2, and whoever got to the finish line got $1,000.
Oh, awesome.
I know.
Totally do that.
Man, some rubber duckies, I mean, they were just like taking wherever. You'd be really gutted. Anyway, so we did that, went to the market, had some nice food, and then watched the rubber ducky race, and then walked down the street and came across a yarn store. Oh my.
Have to go in there. Do you not though? Every time we go to a new town, do you not look it up on Google?
I usually do, but I didn't just for the day trip.
No. See, every time when I was in Scotland, I did when I was around England.
Yeah, because that's somewhere new though.
Italy, I actually stumbled across a place. Who would think that Italy would have a...
Well, they produce some beautiful yarn.
Yeah, but the ladies weren't that nice. They were yelling at me, but that's probably because I didn't really understand them.
They're yelling at you in Italian, and you're like...
I got really scared, and I was like, I'm out. I'm gone.
So, it was a funny little, well, I don't say funny, it was a yarn store that said Crucci Yarn Store. So, like, Crucci is a yarn company in New Zealand, and probably about 35 years or so ago, they were huge, and everyone was buying Crucci yarns.
I remember that.
Yeah, you're a child.
I wasn't even born.
Oh no, you were born. And anyway, take my word for it, they were, and they're producing millions of patterns, and like people your age would get, and because I was about your age then, were getting into doing lots of knitting, and then I think they went bust.
Oh,
they went bust, but they started producing again, and this yarn store just had all Crucci yarns in it, which is more than I've ever seen in my life. But they had some sock yarn. So the first one I
like that.
It's called Crucci Ottoman Collection. The colourway is pink.
They call that pink.
Yeah.
Just pink.
Yeah.
Where's the pink in there? I see red.
See, look, where does it say? Pink.
Mm.
It's 75% superwash wool and 25% nylon. It wasn't expensive. Can't
How
remember.
much?
Oh, I don't know, $15 something like that.
Shit, it's alright. I paid $30.
So I got that one,
the other day.
and then this one caught my eye because teals and aquas are some of my favourite colours, and that's also the Ottoman collection, and it's called green.
I don't see green in that.
I know.
Like, I see, there's a tiny green.
And it's 50% merino surface wash, 25% polyamide, and 25% bamboo. So it's a bit softer. So I bought those. So that was awesome.
What was that noise?
Next door neighbour doing some sanding or something. He's been doing it at odd times of the night. And like 8 o'clock at night, suddenly the sandals out going. I'm like,
I would totally yell at. No, I
hey,
wouldn't
what
actually.
the
I would like to
hell?
think it.
And then,
I was watching Max, sorry. So cute.
dog,
It's like lying on
Mackie.
the couch.
and then a local yarn store.
Oh, this is,
Knitwear.
I have brought something. I brought some sock yarn.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
It's opal. And I bought it because it has glitter in it. It's kind of Christmassy, I think. That is called, it's called Emit Silver Effect, which means silver effect.
Okay.
And the Lustig, which means funny. It's funny silver effect, it's their name.
I quite like it.
I actually looked it up on Google, so what are these? Lustig.
Lustig.
So, funny silver effect.
The one thing I like about this, it has a picture of it knitted up, so you can kind of see.
It does.
What for me, like I still don't really know what things
Very
are going to look
colourful.
like. Yeah.
So I bought that, and then for our Rosemont knit along we're having.
Oh, I need to get
And
more.
like, if any of you want to join us in the knit along, feel
Please
free.
do.
We'll
And
let you know when we do it.
And be
Sarah.
slow so I don't feel really bad.
Yeah, be slow. Well, I told them at midnight that it probably go till June.
Oh. I was thinking more August. Oh.
So I went on to Skeins, a local mill in New Zealand, and they were selling this off on sale, and it's naturally drift. And it's a 10-ply 100% New Zealand merino. And I bought enough to make that cardigan, which is a shawl collar, nice and cozy, big,
Yeah.
for $50-$60, I think, including
That's alright.
shipping.
But then when you think about, like, I'm wearing this cardigan and it cost me $60.
But
Would you
this
buy
knits-
that in a shop?
This knits up so, like, you know, see, it's all sort of a mild effect, but it goes darker marl, lighter marl, darker,
Yeah, that looks
lighter,
quite
so
cool.
it looks quite cool. So I bought that, so I was happy with that.
I'm
And
excited, but nervous.
those were my purchases.
Done. The book is down, guys. Book is
down.
thrown down.
So, Sky Scandals. Sky Scandals.
Now we did say we were going to talk about
That
did we say on
lady that you met on the plane
Oh,
2 nights ago.
Oh, she
This
was
is such a
lovely.
cute- it's not a scandal, it's just a cute story.
but we have to talk about our not horror stories. I mean, we've got a few, but we're going to talk about. Remind us. Last time.
Scary turbulent stories.
Yes, so we're going to talk about that as well.
Yeah, okay.
Keep them.
But tell us a cute story, because it's really
So,
sweet.
do I tell them about the hot guy sitting next to them? Okay,
The whole thing.
the whole thing. So, it was actually a really cool flight, which is kind of
Unusual.
unusual these days. We just have really lovely passengers and stuff. And this, I was on the bar cart, so I was giving out drinks and whatever. And I came up to this row, and it had a young lady. She was my age, sitting in the window. She was knitting, and then her partner, who my
in the middle
age, younger,
seat.
middle, and then this really young. Oh well, he was my age, hot guy. He was hot, and he was like from a different country, and he had an accent and all. I don't even want to.
accent.
I want to say he's from like Germany or
Oh,
something.
yeah.
I don't know, like.
But hot.
Yeah, he's hot. And I didn't really want to talk to him. I was like, oh god. And then this lady was knitting, but she was concentrating in her knitting, so I didn't really want to be like, oh, what are you knitting? So, and her boyfriend was ordering her drinks so she could knit, and I thought, well, that's cute.
Oh, not alcoholic drinks.
No,
that's alright.
No, because
Knitting.
knit and drinking can't do it.
Yeah. You have to be real practiced in that.
Oh god, I'll try. Challenge accepted. And so they were just, he was ordering drinks, and then I did the hot guy his drink. I was like, oh okay. He wanted a bear, I remember that. And then I just like looked over, I was like, oh, what are you knitting? Because she looked at me and then she's like, oh, I'm doing a cow. I was like, oh yeah, what kind of pattern are you doing? And she's like, oh, do you knit? I was like, yeah. I was like, I've just finished my cow. It took me a couple of months, but I keep putting it down and whatever. She's like, oh, how long have you been knitting for? I was like, oh, over a year and a bit. And she's like, oh, so have I. And then the boyfriend is like looking at me and then looking at his girlfriend and then looking at me and he's like, knitting has taken over my life. And I was like, oh my god. And he's like, she's obsessed. I was like, I'm obsessed with knitting. Like, how are you not? Like, do you knit as well? And he's like, no. Like, it's everywhere. I'm like, oh my god, do you have heaps of yarn? She goes, I have a yarn cupboard. I was like, so do I. I was like, my brother might be moving back in and so I'll have a spare room, so therefore I'll have a knitting room. She goes, I want one of them. And her boyfriend was like, no. Like,
rolling his eyes.
He was, oh my god. And the hot guy was like laughing. He was like fully listening to what we were talking about. And then she's like bringing her knitting work like over everyone. And I was like leaning over and I was like, oh yeah.
You're leaning over, so you're leaning over the hot guy.
Maybe. I leaned in a little bit more. Shh. So I was like looking at it, I was like, oh my god, this is beautiful, like, you know. And she's like, oh, so like, you know, like, where's some good places to go? And I said, well, you know, like in Melbourne there's a good shop, but you go to Sydney, I don't really know. This old lady, well, she wasn't really old, but this lady in front, because I could see, no, she wasn't very old yet. I could see her like turning around and she goes, oh, there's this great short places in Sydney, go here and here and here. I was like, oh, there we go. I was like, you're a knitter? She's like, oh yeah. I was like, oh, knitter for life. And we all started laughing and these boys were just like looking at us, laughing and like, oh my god. And then she goes, oh, are you from Wellington? I was like, yeah, I live in Lower Hutt. And she goes, oh, I'm from Wellington. She's like, I really want to go to a knitting class. Do you go? I was like, I go to a knit night every Thursday. I was like, well, I try to. So I was telling her about where we go. Yeah. I was like, oh, you've got to go. Like, the people are lovely. Like, it's just really nice that everyone's into the same thing. And the boyfriend was like, no. I was like, why not? He's like, it's taking over my life. I was like, you just need to start knitting.
Oh, he probably has a hobby that takes over his life.
She's like trying to like thing. And anyway, I had to carry on with my job. How dare it?
Yeah, but what did the hot guy say to you?
Oh, he was just going on about like.
He said you were really cute.
No, that was after.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, that was. Okay, carry on. Continuing to that point. So they were all laughing or whatever, and then I asked them if they wanted anything else, and I gave the boyfriend another. I gave him like a beer as well. So him and the hot guy were having a beer together because they just started talking after that.
So like.
Yeah, and then we were going after that phase. About half an hour later, maybe 20 minutes later, I don't know how long. And Marina and I were going out to do the ice creams and we were doing them together, and then I could hear the boyfriend was like, just push the corp out, and she was like, no, but she's working. And I was like, yo, what's up?
Yo,
and she's like, oh, and then the boyfriend was like, she's made a mistake, she wants to know if you can fix that. I was like, pass it over. And then I thought she had dropped a stitch, and then she tried to pick up.
Yeah.
I don't know. And I was like, so I undid it. And I was like, yeah, I look real good right now. I was like picking it all up.
Standing in the aisle.
I was standing in the aisle and I used the hot guy's tray. Because he's in the aisle. I was like, sorry, babe. I'm going to pop that down. Babe. I was doing it and then I was like, there you go. And she was like, oh. And I was like, oh, you made another mistake there. I was like, knit there and whatever. And I was just telling me how to fix it up. And then the hot guy was like, oh, you're cute. I was like, stop it.
So flight attendants, you have to know how to evacuate a plane in an emergency.
Yeah.
You need first aid and how to resuscitate.
Yeah, know how to fight a fire.
And know how to fight a fire, and you know how to serve people, but you also know how to knit. You need to know how to knit.
Yeah.
And fix passengers' mistakes.
The fact that I got called I was cute for knitting, I was like,
made all night.
Do you know what, ladies? Learn to knit. That's how you pick up the boys.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well, obviously it's worked well for you.
Yeah.
Can't say it's worked for me.
Is it not?
Well, I don't know. It's not like, oh, you're a knitter.
Oh,
it's
true.
hot. They're like,
hot,
you're a knitter. You're such a nana.
Yeah. But I just love that the boyfriend was like, it's taking over my life.
Like,
it does though. It really does. Like, I became obsessed in the last.
Yeah, but he probably plays rugby or football or golf or he's into motor racing.
But I like wrote when we go to our knit nights and stuff. So they're away on holiday for I think 2 weeks for a fortnight, and I said, "Oh, look at like over the Christmas time because I don't know if they're going to keep doing it." But I was like, I really hope she comes. And I told her about the podcast. So if you're watching, come.
It's probably about 9 of us sitting at night last night. And you know what? Out of 9, only 2 of us were Kiwis.
Really?
Yeah. There were 2 Americans.
Did you get my chocolates?
She wasn't there.
Oh, man.
2 Americans, 1 Canadian, and then 2 girls from Perth who were on holiday and touring around New Zealand. They had come in earlier to buy some yarn.
Oh,
so
yeah.
they came back for knit night.
Oh, that's cool. I love that. That would be awesome.
And 1 English, 1 from England. So it was like, hi.
No, you keep me here.
Yeah, but it was cool. It was nice.
I did have a little envy moment because I was like serving away and I looked and I was like 6 o'clock. I could have been at knit night.
They don't.
But they don't have that yarn. I'm actually really
Well,
like,
no, I think she'd go on the website.
Okay.
Go on Etsy, and I think she's on Etsy.
after this I'm going to go look
yeah,
and
do
order
that.
it.
Yeah.
Another daughter Sean.
Do you want to talk about turbulent? Do you want to like petrify all our 23 subscribers? We've got 23 now.
Oh my god.
I know.
amazing.
Like, high five for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, how about you comment if you want to hear our scary stories? Like there are some stories that I could probably tell.
There are some scary stories that scared me.
Yeah. There was one flight that I was like, Dad.
There's one time I'm like,
Why?
there's one flight where I had a flight attendant going, we're gonna die, we're going to just
Oh.
grabbing my arm,
Yeah.
and I'm saying to her, well, if you're gonna say that, say it with a smile because everyone can see you.
Yeah.
But in my head, I was thinking, she might be right.
Well, how about if you want to hear our stories about bad turbulence, write a comment.
Write a comment. Otherwise, no,
We won't say it
we
because
won't say.
some people.
Well, maybe
like,
we'll say later because
yeah.
we just feel
We don't want to put people off from flying. Like, I mean, clearly we're still here.
Clearly, they were scary, but hello, we're still
Yeah,
here.
we still touched down and stuff.
Yeah. Something like 8 million
Shaking.
people flying a day around the world.
Yeah. So it's fun.
Crazy.
So if you want to hear our scary stories, and we could probably say about our scary medicals maybe.
Oh, like, I've got scary turbulence. I've got scary, when something's wrong with the aircraft. No, that's scary.
I had one when I first came out flying 9 and a bit years
Scary
ago.
passengers. We kind of talked about scary passengers and we're going to tie them up.
That's
is there scary medicals? I think we've done that as well too. A little bit. I'll bring some more to talk about.
There's a lot
So
more.
yeah, if you want to know about turbulent flying and that, and then also we can tell you about how it's not that bad. Like when it's a real big drop, you're probably only dropping 15 meters. Maybe like thousands of feet.
It does, yeah, it's not. I love it though when you're walking down the aisle and then like you drop and then you're like floating.
Oh, it's so much
And then you're
fun.
like, ooh.
I'm so light now.
And you feel,
Where's the scales?
Yeah. I've never felt this skinny before. It's this whole coming down thing that's a bit scary.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've touched the roof before.
Oh no, I've never done that.
Oh yeah, no, I've gone up and touched the roof. That was a little bit like, and then you hit your head on the locker.
Oh, I've not done that at all.
Oh, I mean, oh.
12 years, never had that. No.
We've seen carts like
Probably
cat
because
that-
I've already been
Okay,
strapped
well,
in.
tell us if you want to.
I like, it looks like they're tell us stories.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Tell us if you want
Tell
to hear
a
these
scary
stories.
story
actually.
now.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's it. Oh, as you notice, Christmas time, this is
Oh yeah.
token tinsel.
I'm so excited to have Christmas off this year. One thing about being a flight. One thing about being a flight attendant is you have to work Christmas or work New Year's.
Well,
and
if you don't, it's a real.
yeah.
You have to bid for it to
You
get
have
it
to
off.
bid, you have to try and get your leave,
Yeah.
and it's a bit annoying when
You might get one day,
know-
you might get Christmas Day off, then you're back into it.
Yeah. It's real annoying when you know that everyone else is with their friends and their family.
Especially here in New
and you're
Zealand
not.
because we get Christmas Day and Boxing Day and public holidays,
Yeah.
so Christmas Day the day
I don't care about
after.
Boxing Day.
And then on the 1st of January being New Year's Day, you get that off. And also the 2nd of January in New Zealand, we have another public holiday, which is
perfect.
really unusual throughout the world.
Yeah, I'm working that day.
I reckon it's so we can get over our hangovers.
I went early, but that means I get time and a half and a public holiday.
Well, so and I've got a son coming from Queensland and his girlfriend arriving for Christmas. My youngest daughter will be here. Her boyfriend's coming down from Auckland. He'll be here. My dad, who's 85, lives in Paihia in the Bay of Islands. He'll be here, and he's actually driving to Auckland, picking up Zach from the airport. Well, the next day, I think. Then they're going to drive over to Hawke's Bay and go trout fishing.
Oh, that's lovely. That's amazing.
My son is 29, is taking his great-granddad trout fishing.
That's awesome.
His great-granddad is... his granddad. Great-granddad is... No, granddad is taking him trout fishing.
That's cute. I like that.
So that's good. Oh, it'd be good if they caught a trout. We could have it for Christmas Day on the barbie.
There you go.
Yeah, and then so
I
didn't do a traditional Christmas dinner. We'd always have a barbecue.
Yeah.
And we're gonna have a fillet, whole, fillet steak.
Oh, yeah.
By the whole thing.
Oh, yes.
Put it on the barbecue, and we're going to have glazed ham. Always do a glazed ham.
Yeah, always.
And then lots of salads and at least 3 desserts. No, I found this dessert.
Bottles and bottles of wine.
Oh my gosh, this dessert I found.
What?
And we're going to have it because my dad loves trifle.
Oh, who doesn't like trifle?
Well, lots of people don't apparently.
How do you not like trifle?
I have no idea. It's
custard
crazy.
and sponge.
Well, this one is
brandy,
black Doris plums with rhubarb and a white chocolate custard.
White
Hello.
chocolate custard.
Yeah.
I'm coming over for Christmas.
I've got the recipe. So I tagged Zach and he says, hook me up.
Yeah.
So I think we might have that for our dessert.
Nice. Love it.
Yeah. I don't think we'll podcast again before Christmas. It's just too hard to organise.
I need to try and...
But we want to do it in the new year before you go away on holiday.
Oh yeah,
months.
In the Philippines.
So have a great Christmas, everyone.
Yes, Merry Christmas.
Enjoy it wherever you are in the world. Hopefully our weather will stay nice and we can have our barbecue. Otherwise, it's going to be inside.
Yeah, that's true.
And see you again.
Cheers.
Bye.